In 1970, a group of Rotarians from the Rotary Club of Mandaluyong organized a new club for the municipalities of Pasig and Pateros, then within the Mandaluyong Club's jurisdiction. A new group began to take shape out of a series of preliminary meetings at Madrid restaurant along EDSA with prospective recruits. By November 1970, this group was sufficiently organized to attain a provisional club status, meeting at noon every Tuesday at the Madrid restaurant. A charter list with 29 names was sent to Rotary International, and on January 18, 1971, a charter formally recognizing the new club was signed by the Rotary International President, William E. Walk. Thus, the Club of Pasig was born. In its 50 years history as a club, 52 have led the club as president, started by Charter President Jose Totoy Angeles, and recently by the Golden President, Renato R.J. Ermita. All in all, since the beginning, a total of 380 business people and professionals have at one time or another joined the club as members and have developed friendships over the 5 decades. Rotary Club of Pasig's first major community service efforts were the free preschools for indigent children during Julito Francia's term in 1973 in Barangay Rosario, and another in Barangay Pinagbuhatan under the presidency of Esto Lichauco in 1974. In November 1975, the Rotary Aunts, or wives of the Pasig Rotarians, organized a large and highly successful bazaar to raise funds to improve the preschools. In 1977, these schools were sufficiently organized and stable. The club decided to turn them over for continued operation to the newly formed Association of the Rotary Aunts of Pasig. Prominent among the club's continuing contributions to the community are the scholarships, especially at the Rizal High School. The number of scholars supported by the club during any one year has varied. Over the years, the club has sponsored some special scholarships that resulted in a degree of education by some of its scholars paid for by the club. Every year, Rotarians give career guidance talks to the junior and senior classes. It has also donated regularly equipment and books. At present, the club is supporting about 60 to 70 scholars at all levels every year. Rizal High School and its youth provided the arena for many of the club's services. In 1980, a major infrastructure project improved the school's water supply system, benefiting its 16,000 students. In 2009, the club once again began a massive project to improve the school's water and toilet system with the help of United Laboratories Bayanihan Foundation. In 1991, the club built a concrete 2-room schoolhouse, providing additional classroom facilities for an additional 200 school children. In 2006, the club embarked on its biggest and most expensive project ever at Sitio Kaliwag, Barangay Pinagbuhatan, which is the building of the Pasig Rotary GK Village. About 150 housing units were programmed for construction and 88 had been completed so far. Gawad Kalinga was to provide values formation, livelihood, and self-governance to ensure a viable and dignified community. In 2010, the club entered into an agreement with the medical city to provide pediatric medical care. The clinic at the school complex also has a feeding program and other children health programs. More recently, gynecological, mammographic, and dental services have been added. There were other notable projects undertaken by the club through the years. Among them are the Water Hyacinth Livelihood Project, which provides livelihood by harvesting water lilies and making them into products such as eco-friendly bags. Through a global grant, a mechanized harvester was acquired. The Reintegration Project, which aims to rehabilitate former drug users and integrate them back to society through a training program followed by employment. Nearing completion is the multi-purpose building, being constructed in the property of PRID Rafi Garcia, who is also funding the construction. It will house primarily the multi-specialty and lying-in clinic, the credit cooperative, and the club's own office. The Luxid Rotary Microfinance and Credit Cooperative offers loans and deposits with competitive rates. Today, it has close to 4 million pesos of assets with 232 members. Disaster relief has always been at the forefront of the club since its inception. Over the years, typhoons and floods continue to ravage parts of Pasig, and the club have always responded to the plight of those affected by the calamities. Immediate assistance and mobilization of relief goods became the club's trademark response. Today, such selfless act of service and dedication extends beyond Pasig. In 2020, the COVID-19 pandemic wreaked havoc to the world. When the country braced for the effect of the lockdown and strict health and safety protocols, the club quickly pivoted and conducted all meetings via Zoom and other online meeting platforms. The club immediately organized a provision of daily lunch and dinner meals to 50 frontliners for 127 days, and a total of 115,000 food packs were delivered to the Rizal Medical Center during the pandemic. During the pandemic, the club religiously meet every Thursday via Zoom. The singing, sharing of jokes, and the learnings continued during the pandemic, albeit virtually. There were always guest speakers invited just like the meetings in normal times. Because of the solid foundation created by its founding members, the friendship and camaraderie has strengthened through the years. The weekly meetings, to the fellowships, the fireside chats, the Christmas, the anniversary celebrations, the outings, and the golf games have become like a family affair, something that is hard to miss. After 5 decades, the Rotary Club of Pasig has made a difference. In all this, an important foundation has been laid with solidity, and that is the organized friendship forged among businessmen and professionals who have become members of the Rotary. We dedicate this golden anniversary celebration to the outstanding charter members of the Rotary Club of Pasig: Ernesto Estol Di Chauco, Jose Peping Mabanta, Arjan Ramnani. You are truly an inspiration to the club. Your hard work and dedication to the club will forever be treasured, and the next generation of Pasig Rotarians will be forever grateful of your exemplary work and loyalty. Happy 50 golden years, Rotary Club of Pasig.